Welcome back to Avorion with me, Agent Lonergan. So what am I doing today? I don't know. I was going to do something with the oil rig, but I need to really up my Xanian harvesting because I'm just not really cutting it at the moment. So I don't know what to do. If I should make another one of these with the fighters and then just have that working with Mariposa, or if I should get like a docking bay on Mariposa, and even though it's got the lasers as well, the docking bay would help. So I don't know. It's a shame you can't sort of tell your ship to, say, salvage something, but have docked ships that would do the mining, so you can sort of like do both, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Or at least I don't think it does. If it does, let me know. Or maybe there's even a mod out there that does do that. I just haven't really looked at mods much. So yeah, these two are now in this system, still plugging along, taking out the enemy bases and things like that. Not really in any rush. Cruiser 1's there as well. So it's Cruiser 1 and Sentry Sparrow. Yeah, there we are. Mariposa's busy mining. I mean, I could put a docking bay on here. Maybe put like one at each side. But at the same time, I kind of like the way the Mariposa looks. Let's have a look here as well. She's got 11 processing power. I don't know how much we can go up to processing power wise. I mean, 11 isn't the maximum, so we can probably do a lot more processing and beef Mariposa up a bit more. Or tuck something in there. Poop out, fighters. I did actually turn the ship around, because originally when I built it like that, the arrow would be this way, so where the engines are, that was originally the front of the ship. But as I was building it, I thought, well, I kind of like the way that the back end was looking, and then I made that into the front, so yeah. What am I going to do here? Let me mull it over for a second, and I'll get back to you after this crossfade. Okay, I've had an idea. Delete those, because there's not really much happening there. And then, how many crew have I got? I've got enough for 2,347 crew. So yeah, we can delete some of that then. Or delete all of that, you know. And let's get some more smart block. Or shall I put crew? No, actually, I can put crew quarters there for windows. Yeah, that works. Why isn't there a piece of shield in there? That's better. And crew quarters made out of this stuff. I just cheat. I just go Control C and then Control V and then just shape it back to what I want. And then we can just wedge that in there. Oh, we're saving. There we go. Is that leaving a gap underneath there? It sort of looks like there's a gap. Is there a gap at the front as well? That looks like there's a gap as well. Yeah, there's a little slight gap in there. Well, that's okay. I've got a plan for that. Right, let's Control C that anyway. That's fine. It's going to be a little bit of a gap, I think, but yeah. You have no idea the amount of frowny faces I'm making right now trying to do this. Alright, so if I go there, what's the deal then? Because, yeah, see, that's no good because it sticks out. So you got to be across but down. See, that's where I sort of want it, but it's just being a bit annoying, as you can see. Okay, for all intents, but yeah, there we go. That should be sitting there like that. But when I just go across a little bit too far, it's like, no, don't want to know. Don't want to know. Is that why? I think I see the problem. It is a non-conformist piece of triangle. That is the problem. Yes, we have other non-conformist pieces, and another, and another, and another. Yeah. There we go. Naughty baby, yes. Naughty baby, Grogu. It was non-conformist piece of non-Soviet technology triangle getting in way of plans. There we go. Right. Now, I'm not keeping that, by the way. No, I'm not keeping that. Because this has to go. So ideally, this piece now that I've put in, I've got to delete and put it in again, but just stretch it out a bit more. And it will make sense. Don't worry, it will make sense. I promise you, it will make sense in my weird brain. But I think you can probably tell what I'm trying to do. There we go, all that just to get that. How's that? That ain't too bad, actually. I think I pulled that off. Yeah, okay, right, we pulled that off. Now the fun part is, get rid of you. And no, don't stick an engine in there, Agent Lonergan. I saw what you did there. Behave yourself. Okay, we've got to rotate you. I was having heart attacks there. And then stick you on top, but then shrink you down. So you kind of go like that. There we go. Almost there. 462 hangar space, enough for 46 small fighters. I was hoping for a bit more, but never mind. I've just invented intergalactic buzz cutters. That's all I'm seeing now is a buzz cutter. Like grade 1 and grade 2s, you know. Zzz, you're in the army now, son. Yeah. Oh dear. I can't have that. I'm sorry, I just can't have that. I can't have the buzz cut that just be in my head too much. Oh, hangar space is 46.2, not 462. Dipstick. But that's still enough for 46 small fighters, which you could probably do like 4 wings. 4 chicken wings. Alright, so they've got to go all the way out there. It's like, put on your 3D glasses now. Okay, that ain't gonna work then. So that gives us space for 133. Okay. I want 2.75. 2.74, that's close enough. What does that do for us now? Hangar space 95 for small fighters. Yeah. Yeah, I can work with that, that's fine. But obviously if I do one better, you know, I could go a bit higher. Let's delete that and try again. $105, there we go. 105. Yeah, I can live with that, and that don't look too bad. And then what I can do is just copy this triangular bit there. And I might be able to just put it on there. Is that flush? Sort of looks flush, doesn't it? And then we can do the same with that one. Yeah, okay, that's not brilliant, but it ain't bad either. At least by doing that, and I'll be able to like launch the fighters as well, I think we'll be alright. I just need to find a... can I do it equipment dock? Yeah, we can do it in equipment dock, can't we? Yeah, we'll have to head over there. Right, so... Mariposa. Let's go there. And then go there. Nope, go there. Nope. There we go. Right then, so equipment dock. Head on over. If I'm lucky, they'll sell some good mining ships in there. Then we'll just mine and make our own. Is there a resource dock? Resource depot, yeah. Can I trade there? Trade resources. Oh, they've got 173,000 Zanian there. I might have to go and buy that. I could sell them some titanium. And possibly some... No, actually, I don't want to sell the iron because I was using that for the Canterbury. I know I've lost a lot of naonite because I've lost the wreckage from Ore Miner 4, so never mind. Let's trade equipment. I would like some sort of mining. And sod's law, you don't have any. When will you get more stock? 15 minutes. Okay. Trade resources. I'm going to sell... Oh, look, we can do a special. Deliver. Sweet, that gave us about 1.2 million, I think. And I want to buy the Xanian. How much for 173,000? I'll just put in 175,000. There we go. That's actually not that bad. And all my ships have now decided to make fighters with them. That's okay though. I don't mind. Still no mining fighters. That's disgraceful. Turrets. Double launcher. Efficient purifying digger. Ooh. That's got a range of 1.5, but I can't buy it because we're not allies. Efficient dual R miner. No, don't want that. I do like the sounds of that double launcher turret though. Range of 23.8. Pirates now. There we go. Right, go get him, Floyd. Right, apparently we are docked. So I want it. Oh, right, plasma fighters. A cannon fighter. Pew, 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 pew. But I wanted that double launcher turret. We've got a tritium enduring quadra cannon. Flawless Tesla cannon. Long range lightning cannon. Subsystems. Oh, an auto turret one. We'll buy those. I'll buy those as well. They're energy to shield converters. And we've got a scanner booster as well. Yeah, definitely take that. Right, I'm going to wait here for a little while longer. And say thank you very much for watching. If you've liked, subscribed, or left a comment, thank you very much. It's always appreciated. And I'll reply to you as soon as I can. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. And I'll see you next week for another episode of Avorion with me, Agent Lonergan.